resource I forget to change. No, that's not what we're playing today. Video. No, not that one. Where is it? Where did I put the Kirby intro? Did I put the Kirby intro somewhere? Not found. Okay. I'll use the old one. Oh my goodness! Oh, there. What? Oh. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a fine. What day of the week is it? Tuesday. Tuesday evening, or at least in this time zone. Happy time zone, everybody. I'm SLdr Cody, and I'm Cody. Hello, and welcome on in. Hello, Kai. Thanks for swinging on by. Key, also thank you for swinging on by, and congrats on getting first. And hello to anybody who has stopped by and is currently taking a lurk. Appreciate you all. Today, we are going to be playing some good old Kirby and the Forgotten Land. A game that I enjoyed from start to finish. Even go through 100% in it, really. I enjoyed the whole thing. As is the weekday tradition, we are going to be starting with our weekly weather. But first, there are a few things that I'm constantly changing. One of the things being throwables. So I'm playing around with the throwable thing. And because today is a console game day, where I don't have to share resources with the same computer. Now the Kai. We got a Kai and we got a key here. Look at that. Great to see all of you. So yeah, before we start our weekly weather. Throwables, I added a couple more throwables. They're mostly triggerable through the random RNG, the random throw. So there's a throw something redeem, and if you weren't here on Saturday, I did recently change it to throw something, not just throw a Krista. I'm constantly looking down. I think I have to reset character position here. Okay, there we go. We're all good. But yeah, throw something now. When you click on it, you're given your options. So right now you can specify Krista, Dimenda, Explosive, and Random. They have different hit rates depending on what you're throwing. Krista has a 50% rate. I think Dimenda only has a 10% rate. Explosive has like a 30% hit rate. Oh. Wait. Oh, you know what? I think it's case sensitive, that's why. It still threw a random item, funny enough. So that means that the throw-in software is interpreting it correctly, because I have ignore case checked on that. But Firebot's not handling it correctly. That one must have missed since it made no noise when it got thrown. So we got a party hat and we got a Christmas hat so far. I'll just be running the throwables on streams that involve like the Switch. Just because I did do some stress testing last week and found out that the CPU was running a little over 100%. It was running at like 106%. And it actually caused the throws to get really laggy, like to the point where it was like 2 or 3 FPS, and if you blink, you miss the throwable. But that's also why I made a few advanced functions in Firebot for me to like switch command sets. Well, yeah, today is a day where Kirby and the Forgotten Land is on the Switch, so throwables will be available today. And yeah, there's those two things. There's a lot of other things. I did include the throw-in software's default assets as well. But since I've already put a lot of custom ones in there, you'll probably see some custom ones. Some might look very familiar. I just recently added a star to the throwable pool, so that'll be fun. Also, there's a very small chance every time you redeem the throw something thing that it upgrades to something called throw many things. The cost doesn't even increase when this happens. It just means you're able to throw a lot more things at a time. It's a very small chance, and there's a sound cue that plays when that decides to trigger. I think so it's like 5% chance per redeem. So look forward to that appearing. When that does trigger, it lasts for 5 minutes before it downgrades back to throw something. I think I mentioned earlier that I was beginning to experiment with randomly or RNG activated redeems, and this is like my first little experimentation with that. And so far the tests have been pretty cool. It gets a little crazy if it upgrades and you decide to throw explosives. Now, let's see. Did I change anything? Hold on. Let me just pull up my Discord here and look over. Because I keep note of this now so that I don't lose track of what I'm changing. 2 new emotes. That actually happened last week. It's just it happened after Sunday, so it's still on my change notes. Raid message change already happened. Wait a minute. Visual redeem Krista Hug? Yeah, that also happened last... That's not new. Where's my new ones? Did Discord delete the draft message I had? Well, that isn't fun. I updated a few other things so that it works with the new commands. Like I said, I got a few, like, extra commands. One that you probably saw me use on Sunday after the weather stream ended. Just for helping with, like, command management and swapping it all around. Anything that uses extra resources or on, like, specific streams. And then weather streams, well, there's a different set of commands for that. Yeah. But I suppose that is enough just talking about those changes. And let's get on over to the weather, see what's going on. I'm actually going to hit the update button on the weather map here, because that says 152. Just as I figured, these are snowfall warnings over in the Alberta region are being extended. There are some snowstorm conditions and stormy weather developing in parts of Alberta, so we'll definitely be taking a look at that. It'll probably move into Saskatchewan, but I don't think it'll be to the extent that it toggles weather statements. Oh, and here, I've got the wrong folder open right now over on this side. Streaming folder? Thank you. Sound elements. I didn't run a test on this, so let me just... Okay, not the best response time, but it is there. Now, hopefully we don't have the Twitch activity feed decide to screw up like it did on Saturday, because that caused Firebot to get, like, behind permanently, and then eventually Firebot gave up on even reading the activity feed. Again, Twitch, can you please stop making changes to something that is live? Like, please have a separate... Like, don't they have their own development environment? Why don't they roll out the changes to that and do the proper tests there instead of rolling something out to public and breaking what it wasn't previously broken? You think a big company like Amazon would have development environments for these kinds of things. But I digress. Let's start taking a look at the weather overview. We've got BC here. I'm just going to guess dust advisories, because these areas seem to always have dust advisories. They've been lacking snow for a while. Dust advisory. Dust advisory. Smithers. Burns. And small Houston. Yeah. And Vanderhoof. Yep. No surprises there. Dust advisory. Nope. Yes. Dust advisory. They call it elevated pollution levels. Yeah. I suppose dust is a separate kind of pollution. Like it definitely doesn't help with breathing. Golden, you've also got a dust advisory. How are you getting all these dust advisories with snowfall warnings just next door to you? Looks like southern Alberta has special weather statements, 10 to 20 centimeters, maybe a snowfall warning. Snowfall warnings are likely, so southern Alberta, don't think that you're off the hook for this. Elk Valley, you've got a air quality statement for dust, but you've also got a special weather statement. Elk Valley, especially near Fernie, a significant amount of snow. Now, Fernie is like mostly a ski resort, so significant snow is actually good news over there. Not for driving, but for skiing, that's good news. Snowfall warnings. Snowfall warnings down the mountains and out the mountains. South central Alberta, southern Alberta, snowfall warnings. There is still snow expected in central and north central Alberta as well. It's just not warning criteria amounts of snow. Also, ground temperature's a little warm up there, so it might take a bit for the snow to start to accumulate. Mind you, Calgary should have a decent ground temperature too. I was watching their temperatures and they definitely got some of the warmer temperatures too. I saw 18 degrees. I saw 18 degrees at one point over there. Oh yeah, snowfall warnings there. And then we got a blanketed snowfall warning. 10 to 30 centimeters of snow. That's a 200% range. Jeez. Multi-day snowfall event. Yeah, sure. I'm just creating my own words. Don't worry about that. Widespread area, 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. 15 to 30, Nordegg Rocky Mountain House. That usually happens closer to the mountains. It's over a 3-day period, but it's 15 to 30 centimeters, so. Yeah, definitely make sure you're ready for that. Saskatchewan might get some statements, but it's not supposed to be as intense by the time it hits Saskatchewan. The frontal system, in fact, for the most part, is already in the U.S. when you go into the Saskatchewan area. Now, up north, we still got a couple things going on in the Arctic. We do have a blizzard warning, 70 to 80 kilometers of wind. Mostly north. There is some freshly fallen snow that's being tossed around. Some areas might get new snow accumulation, but it's mostly existing snow that has already fallen. Because the winds are so high, you're going to get blizzard-like conditions. Dempster area is not under a blizzard warning anymore. Look at that. Now, Eastern Canada doesn't appear to be totally off the hook either. We've got parts of Northern Ontario. Let's check out what's going on. We got snowfall warning, 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. Timing just says continues tonight. They don't even say when it's going to end. Maybe the discussion will mention. A trough will push through. Local bands of heavy snow. Expected to move south of the area overnight. Snow will taper to flurries by Wednesday morning early. The discussion tells you roughly when it's supposed to end. We got general weather advisory for local heavy snowfall. I suppose this is just their way of issuing a statement for something that doesn't really meet any warning criteria. We got 5 to 10 centimeters of snow possible there. This area could be a snow squall, so it's right by the lake, so. Yep, snow squall warning, 15 to 25 centimeters. Near zero visibility. Snow squalls imply this, and in fact they imply sudden cutoffs of visibility. Says tapering off this evening, so ongoing, but it should be wrapping up pretty soon. It's evening over here. They're on the Eastern time zone, so it's already partway through evening. So yeah, things should be wrapping up there. And this separate weather advisory here doesn't really specify things that are very different. Except it mentions flurries heavy at times expected to return Wednesday with risk of snow squalls. So you might still get some snow squall statements over there. Parts of New Brunswick and even creeping into a bit of Quebec. Got a special weather statement for snow. They don't even specify the amount, they just say significant amounts. It does mention Thursday, so it might be a little too far away for them to have an accurate amount yet. So just pay attention to your statements. They'll be updated as the day gets closer. You got a separate special weather statement up here, talking about a low pressure system Thursday morning. Also mentioning strong winds, blowing snow, local blowing snow. The exact track is a little uncertain, still a little bit of ways, so pay attention to your weather statements. You should get an updated statement closer to the day, sometime tomorrow. Prairie region. I have been mentioning an Arctic cold front for some time, or an Arctic front. It actually stalled for a bit, and now here it is. As you can see, it goes well into the US. So, northern portions of the US, you're probably already starting to get the next phase of winter. You can also see there's a lot of ridging going on here. This right here is a ridge moving in. It reaches almost out of the prairie region. It's sort of getting dulled by frontal activity over here. And the ridge is also only hitting part of Alberta. It's behind the frontal system. It's sort of being blocked by this mountain frontal system that developed. This mountain frontal system is going to be drawing in some flurries and activating some snowfall in a lot of the areas. And it'll also be keeping the cold front back. Now, the cold front was supposed to pass over at some point. Its impact might be reduced. If it gets stalled long enough, it might not even reach us, which could change the temperature forecasts a little. But yeah, so far it's having a tough time. It's trying to move over, but this frontal system, they're having an argument right now. Like, this one is just stubbornly waiting there. It doesn't want to go nowhere. And you know what? I'm on that frontal system's side. I want that cold front to go away because behind it is a ridge, and I don't like ridges. I only like ridges on chips. That's where I want to see my ridges, is on chips. Oh, there we go. There's the 0. So yeah, right now it's stalled. It's occluded. It's already running into an argument with this frontal system moving in. Is this the newest one? It looks strangely familiar to this morning. Hey, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Book of Mario when we were in the second area. Dry, dry, dry. Still a little bit of an occluded front over here. It looks like it's starting to resume its motion. This frontal system is moving in. It looks like it's mostly warm front, but there should be a trough forming over here. Unless that has changed. See a freeze and drizzle icon over here. That's a localized areas. Maybe getting that. Hopefully it's not too significant, because that kind of stuff is not really much fun. There we go. There's the snow that's supposed to be moving in. It's associated with the frontal system over here. Yeah, it was supposed to be drawn from a moisture pool, and there it is. So this will be spreading quite a bit of snow, like I mentioned earlier, South Central and Southern Alberta. A lot of snowfall warnings right now. Saskatchewan, not really much to point out. You got a little bit of a stalled frontal system over in the Cypress area, but that's about it. You don't really have much activity. SKC is just skies clear. SCT is scattered. And few is few. You see that there may be some snowstorm conditions over here. No new precipitations expected, but it's existing snow getting blown around. This is the +6 hour. If we go into the +12 hour, you'll notice this frontal system is still reaching well, and it probably reaches further than this. But yeah, it's sort of stuck. Like, this frontal system is aggressive right now. And you can see the ridge is making its way well into the US. So, heads up for anyone downwind from this. You might be getting colder air from that. Yeah, this is why I don't like ridges. Also, you can see that this frontal system's actually getting a bit of backup. This is a low forming down here. Down in the US. So that's probably... I don't know, it's looking less and less likely that this frontal system's going to make its journey. Because this frontal system now has backup. And also, it's got quite the snow pool it's dragging with it. I don't know, it's looking less and less likely that this frontal system will make it. Which would be nice. Because eventually, if this frontal system does give up, what's going to happen is this ridge is going to get cut off. And whatever's moving in from the mountains or in Alberta here should be able to push itself back in. Might also cause spring to return sooner. You know, once the moisture pool has calmed down. Because right now, this air mass right here has a lot of moisture in it. Very moist. What's going on with our neighbors down south? I'm going to refresh to make sure it's the newest one. Got some major snowstorm conditions developing in part of New York State here. Doesn't look too big. Most of it is Canada side. And even Canada side, we didn't see any winter storm warnings issued. So it might not be a very potent one. There's a lot of reports of squalls. We're seeing statements saying, oh, there could be squalls here in the future, and we do see a statement that's saying that there is a squall. So you might start to see those statements near the Great Lakes area. Always good to just keep an eye out. There's probably a number of areas that'll wind up getting visit from snow. I'm not sure if it'll be an amount that actually triggers a warning. Still something you should be paying attention to. I was reading some of the freeze warning statements over here and checking the temperatures, and yep, there's the frost advisories. So it's not quite as bad. It's not... You're going well below freezing mark. Now it's just frost advisory. So your extra sensitive plants, keep them hidden. Hide your extra sensitive plants. Also, let's not be tricked by up here. You can see this blue here. It's mostly avalanche warning. This right here is teal. This running along the edge. That is teal, not blue. That is a winter storm watch. So keep in mind that portion of the mountains there, you have a forecast major snowstorm conditions. Also, Alaska, parts of the western coast, you will notice that there are bits of red. So that's blizzard warnings right there. So if you happen to be one of the people who live along the central or northern portions of the west coast, blizzard conditions is what it's looking like. That's a red flag warning right there. And there's also fire weather watches surrounded there. So just, if you're under those, make sure you're following your local rules or regulations or whatever the heck goes into effect with your statements. That's another one of those things that just varies quite a bit by states. Some are just like, oh, don't do this, and others are like, we will dump water on your fire if we see you doing this. And, you know, some people are like fines and all that, you know. I still don't think the fines part really actually teach people. Now, let's check the convective outlook. Not too exciting today. Tomorrow I did see a marginal, and the day after I saw a marginal as well. So it looks like the weather will be kicking something up later. For now, it's chilling out. Looks like it's running up a valley in California and sort of branching off, mostly affecting the south. Most areas of Arizona, you have a non-severe risk. A decent portion of New Mexico. Just looks like just southern areas and eastern areas, your thunderstorm chances are too low to be marked on the map. Sort of central-ish Colorado over into the southwestern area, you guys have non-thunderstorm risk, and the southeastern corner of Utah, you've also got a bit of a non-severe thunderstorm risk. Let's give tomorrow's outlook a glance. It looks like they added a second marginal area since I last checked this. This is the one that I'm aware of, the southern part. It looks like they added a part roughly Oklahoma Panhandle, Texas Panhandle, a little bit of western Oklahoma. And this area down here, like Houston, a lot of south-central Texas. That's the area that I saw previously. Let's take a look at the tornado dynamics. There are no tornado dynamics to note. Wind risk for the northern portion. And for both areas, we got a medium hail risk. So ensure that you're properly prepared for that kind of stuff. There will be more on the weather report coming up for that. And with that, I'm going to switch us to the home screen here, because I have to change that specific display there is on a display switch, and I have to change it over to the Nintendo Switch source. So take a glance to Kirby's surprised face. And we're about to start a game that I had a lot of fun playing from start to finish, and even 100% in a few times. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm going to make sure that we change the category properly while I try to get this controller here to actually... Yeah, like, honestly, sometimes when I press it, it's just like, oh yeah, searching for console. I can't find a console even though it's right next to me. Like, yeah, it does that sometimes. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Dang, not many people actually Kirby and the Forgotten Land in. Well, I'm more than glad to play this again. Looks like I got things properly set up. So, oh geez, I have to go into like my groups here. It's gonna tell me to insert the game card. I thought I got this one digitally, but honestly, I still think ultimately it's better to just get things physically, because Nintendo has a bad habit of making their games inaccessible. It's a habit I really wish, like, this is one of these things that I really wish Nintendo would, like, pull their heads out of their arse with, because it's incredibly annoying and insulting what they're doing with the 3DS market. Like, no more purchasing our 3DS games. We're gonna make them we're gonna make them difficult to access. Oh, while we're at it, we're gonna make emulation even more difficult too, and take legal action on that. Oh, you want to get our games legally? Well, screw you. Where we don't support that. It's like, okay, Nintendo, cool. Way to make yourselves look like jackasses. I may play. I'm searching for the. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Find it. Am I even inserting this the correct way? Ah, can't tell. It doesn't. Oh, there's already a game card in there, probably. Let me get. Yeah. What game card did I have in here before? Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Ah, yep, that sounds about right. I was looking for and successfully located a super boss in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And know that I'm definitely not ready to fight it yet. It's not the first super boss you meet. It's like, I think like the third or fourth one, so it's like a little bit more of a difficult one. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I already cleared out save file 3 ahead of time. Long ago. It sounds quiet to me. Let me just check the audio levels here. No, that's about right. Oh, then. Ah! It's my headphone dial. It got bumped down. There we go. I love having a dial for the headphone because then I can adjust the volume on my end without affecting the volume on your guys' end. Also, you have to actually go back to select file when you're selecting a different file. And I was doing this one again. I always play in wild mode. There's barely a difference between the easy and difficult mode. We'll do the Connect Online, and yes. Yeah, we're gonna do Wild Mode. There's barely a difference between Wild Mode and Spring Breeze. Your HP bar is doubled in Spring Breeze. That's about it. There goes Kirby. Just going about. Normal day. That looks like poison water there. Oh no. Somebody summon Krako? Oh no, this is something else entirely. Okay. Oh, that's no Krako. Krako can't do that. It's a star-shaped portal. Megalore? No? Oh. The face that Kirby makes. Whoa. What is this strange portal doing to Kirby? Jeez. Kirby became Spring Kirby for a moment there. Welcome to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm gonna relearn the dodge controls and all that. So the beginning of the game doesn't really stress over dodging as much, but when you get into the late part of the game begins to nudge you like, hey, you should probably know how to dodge. Now, there is some camera control, but honestly, it's quite limited. Okay, that's duck. Okay. I'm just gonna sneak up to the crab. Oh, never mind. He's gone. Whee! I have to get used to A being the jump button because I I don't know what Nintendo's obsession is with swapping the A and the B button frequently for jump. I really wish they'd just stick with one button, but they don't. So they mix things in from like different parts of the Kirby game, or different Kirby games. For instance, the limited floating thing is a Kirby 64 thing, and they brought that over. The Kirby can only float for so long. Kirby can dodge. I think that's been a thing since Kirby Triple Deluxe? Or was it even earlier? I know shielding's been a thing for a long time. Like Kirby Superstar had that. Dodging's actually going to be a pretty important thing later on. I wonder what that creature was. I don't know, but Kirby eat. A can. It's the title drop. Oh, or not. Nope, no title drop yet. Just wait. Alright, we're now at the Fallen City. They conveniently put a force field here so you can't fall off this early, but there are areas where they'll let you fall off, so you take a notable amount of damage falling off, so probably better to just not do that. This will be our first ability. Don't mind me, I'm relearning the controls and remembering that those dudes take more than one sword hit to defeat. Now we can cut the grass. Yeah, could you mow my lawn for me, please, Kirby? I'd appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to jump and then hover, please. Thank you. Now, there is height caps, and they vary quite a bit in this game. Why I press Y to attack, I don't know. Again, this is probably other games messing me up. We got our bomb Kirby. Isn't it a little curious that like that Princess Peach game is sort of like the different abilities thing feels like it was like a Kirby thing that was brought over. Do you think Kirby maybe taught Peach something? Or inspired her perhaps? Oh yeah. If you hold B, you can aim at a specific spot. Some of the puzzles later will require you to do that. Oh. Hey look, now they're actually introducing themselves. Hello there. And then they're like, ah! What? I didn't sign up for this! And, meet Kirby. If I'm not mistaken, is there a challenge tied to this, or is it the next time we get Kirby? There are little challenges for every stage. I think this one is do not fall off. Or do these stages have that? I might not be thinking of this stage. Okay, here's where we'll actually get the intro. I'm probably going to talk through this because any music with lyrics gives me a DMCA paranoia or copyright paranoia. Oh, I don't know. Like, there's always the chance, and it just happens so often. Last time I played through this, I don't recall getting actual like copyright on this one. I remember finishing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and getting a copyright claim on the last song that plays. It's like, yep, yeah. If there's lyrics, I am always thinking, that's a risk. Ducks. Always obey the ducks, alright? Sleepy ducks. But yeah, this is essentially the title drop going down here. Birds. Speaking of birds, I think, actually, no, I don't think. I saw seagulls today. In our area, there's two different variations of seagulls, but one we only see migratory. It's the herring gull. That is your iconic, well, seagull. They hang out by the sea waters. But when they're migrating, they sometimes pass over our area. Onion! I always think they're saying onion. Sounds like they're saying onion. Onion. Kirby, Kirby doesn't fully know what's going on, but that's a little interesting there. Onion. That's a lot of rubble. Kirby sees destruction. Now, I always thought that it was the crow saying onion, so I just called them onion birds. Or the crow-like birds. I always just called them onion birds. Potential friend for Kirby. Must retrieve. Wait. Can Kirby stealth this? They're distracted right now. Wait. Alright, Kirby. Can you stealth this? They didn't see Kirby coming. Is that one ever gonna go off? Ow! Okay, that was beautiful. That one spawned on a bomb and immediately got destroyed. Wait. Can Kirby put bombs in the cutscene? Nope, they just disappear. And those crows, they were just like, we're not paid enough for this, and then they just leave. Oh, that's right. The part that I do have to do a little bit of voices.
Phew, you saved me. Thank you. But what about those other guys? The Bottle D's. They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great. So, your name is Kirby. I'm Alphalin. Nice to meet you. Elf. Hey, Kirby.
That's cool. We can't do this online.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled here through that vortex over at Planet Popstar, too. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready.
Oh, by the way, the music is pretty awesome throughout most of this game. It gets really freaking good towards the end, like, holy jeez. This game's got one of the most legendary final boss soundtracks that I've experienced in recent time. So we're going to downtown Grassland. Save a hidden Waddle Dees. There are also three secret objectives. So I love the way they presented this game with like the hidden objectives and all that. There's one of them. Make 5 tulips bloom. Oh, hold on. I'm probably gonna need a cutter. Rabbit stew. Well, Kirby's just gonna eat the rabbit. I might disable the auto inhale feature later on, but we shouldn't have to do that for quite a long time. Actually, I might re-enable it later too. There's circumstances where I disable it because it gets in the way, like maybe it's an ability I don't want and I want to pick up an ability I dropped. But then later on, there's actually a bit of an issue with some of the controls where you accidentally spit out your ability instead of swallowing it, and that can make certain difficult or high-end like end game stuff a lot more difficult than it should be. Now, you see how they're doing the dynamic FPS there in the background? It's nowhere near as bad as a lot of Pokemon games. Like, it's noticeable, but at the same time, they don't make it so obvious that it's like, don't worry about that, you don't take damage from that. It's just an extra funny thing that you can do. Soda Shot. Metal crates can only be destroyed by these kinds of abilities. Also, you can get some of the cans back. It's actually a little RNG whether you can get them back. Break the building shutter. There's one of them. Here, let's go over here and see if there's some things that we can get over here. Nope, looks like we are abandoning our soda machine that we forced friendship with. Wait, is this the game where I can spam jump up the ladder to go up the ladder faster? If you're right up to an enemy, you do that. Oh, one of this game's weaknesses, though, is they don't really tell you how to use each ability. You have to figure it out yourself. I don't fully understand why they made that particular decision. But they did. But... all right. Now we're gonna head over here. We'll just let the cannons sit down there and think about their life choices. And then we'll collect what we can over here. Pylon Kirby, or VLC Kirby if you want if you want to call it that. This is definitely a Kirby you wouldn't want to get mad. I just collect the food anyways, even if we have full health. Could be another tulip somewhere around here. Yep, there it is. Probably good to pay attention to that one, because if you like go this way, the camera's not going to scroll over and tell you. You have to actually go over here a little. Sometimes the camera can just play tricks on you. Here's another objective right here. Oh, hold on. Ride the spewing water up to the balcony. And that's a collectible. By the way, those collectibles count towards 100%. Ads are coming up, so heads up everybody. Onion bird. You know, the only part I have a difficult time with is having to share the B button with dodge. Or the attack button with dodge. Okay, so one of the things with saving the Waddle Dees is you'll know if you missed one. Because the Waddle Dee icons are in the order that they're collected. Food. And then they're like, excuse me? Pumpkin. Don't worry about this mouthful, Kirby. It's just, that's all it's for. It's for opening that. There's our second Waddle Dee. Yeah, there's a number of new fellas, as you can see here. Like this, like this fella. Water. Oh. What? I got a bunch of enemies here. Let me just get out of their range, and then I'll do a wellness check. Thank you, Key, for the wellness package. Oh, there we go. Battle Storm. Oh. I'm gonna do some stretches here too. Oh, good stuff. Right on. And also thanks for the Battle Storm on top of that. Also, it triggers again when I clear from the queue. I don't understand why the throw-in software interprets that as the command being run again, but yeah. Japan is upset because apparently the cherry blossoms are flowering too early. Oh. I didn't know the warmer temperatures are playing tricks over there too. When we checked Japan on this past Sunday, their temperatures look mostly normal, if anything slightly below normal. So these fellas can only be defeated by their special mouthful abilities. Well, hopefully that doesn't cause any bad impacts to the trees themselves. So I do know where all the red flowers are located here. I did somehow remember that. There's the last red flower. So you can always check like what you have for the Waddle Dees by just hitting the pause menu. We've got all of them up to clear the stage, so we're good. We're going. Because you sort of have to clear the stage to finish the stage. Hey, can you clear this for me? Ah, thank you. Nom 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 nom. Apparently pipes taste good. Oh, I was supposed to go over there? Oh. We're gonna go up there anyways. Because you saw that there was a collectible up here, right? Yeah, let's get... Now this game's got a hint of gacha in it, and that you can get capsules from a capsule machine. However, it's sort of a version of gacha that should be in gacha games. Where you could roll a repeat. If you roll 2 repeats, your third one will be a new one. Oh boy, we got Kirby. Kirby was pulled into a mysterious vortex that appeared in the sky over his home on planet Popstar. When he woke up, he was in a new world. Traveling through that vortex also gave Kirby a new and mysterious power. Let's see what it could do. Onward to adventure.
Sir Kibble. They give descriptions for the new enemies. The old enemies do not get descriptions.
Oh. Tortuilden's shell is a whole building. This big baddie must be some kind of boss for the smaller beasts. He enjoys basking in the sun, so he climbs to high spots and claims the whole area as its territory. It must take a long time for the critter to get up there.
Now, I don't think there's hidden areas this early in the game, but let me try. Downtown Grassland. Okay, so we got the figure collection now. We collected at least one figure. I'm just gonna look for hidden areas. Now, there's multiple reasons why I'm looking for hidden areas. So you'll see it when we get to it. I don't think I can find them yet, but you'll see it. Through the tunnel. Kirby can dance better when he has abilities that allow him to. I keep pressing Y to attack. Why am I pressing Y to attack? Because it's Y to attack in some of the other games. Hey. Also a little too used to the upgraded fire abilities. What do you mean by upgraded? We'll find out at a later time. Light 4 lantern switches, so we got to keep that in mind. The secret objectives only become visible once you progress them. Or if you make it to the end of a stage and you haven't cleared it. If you make it to the end of a stage and there's multiple secret objectives that you didn't clear, one will get revealed each time you clear the stage. I know the lamp sting is one of them because that was the last objective that I got here. Because there was one that I kept missing. By the way, funnily enough, you can just sit here like this. Well, this is awkward. Also, you can just press the B button to instantly spit it out. You don't even have to hold the Y button. Find the secret room. You sort of have to find it because there is a Waddle Dee that you have to get here. So you end up getting another Waddle Dee just by, well, looking for Waddle Dees. There wasn't anything... Okay, good. I have to check because I'm not sure if I remember where that one secret that one secret lamp is. Yes, you can fall off here, so be careful.
There's your second lantern switch. No. No, I deny you. What's over here? Nothing. Just an abyss that you don't want to be currently located over. No. Currently located over an abyss. Ah. All sorts of fun little things that you can find in this game. Okay, so we got 3 out of 4. We need a 4th one. The last room does not have lamps. I know that for a fact. So we wind up in the last room and we haven't gotten all the lamps and we've missed one. Good news for us is that we have 3 out of 4, and this is the 4th one, so we're good. Now, you can hear that audio cue, you can hear Onion, which I still insist are coming from the crows, not the Waddle Dees, but the game insists that they're coming from the Waddle Dees. I don't know why the idea of crows saying onion a whole bunch is appealing to me, but oh. But now we have all the lamps. So we got 1 more secret objective, and we got 2 more hidden Waddle Dees. So yeah, this room actually has no lamps. Now here, I just ignore the enemies and go here. By the way, if you hold the crouch button, the cannon's fuse sizzles way faster. So if you're in a rush to have the cannon fire, just crouch into the cannon. What's the last objective again? I think that might be found in the last room. So here we are. We're almost out of this. We're almost out of the mines area here. And here's Kaboo. I mean, Kaboo was given the role of like a sage in Hoshi no Kabi, and Kirby right back at you. So. That's right, Kirby is now stairs. This is what it means when Kirby stares at you. Go home, Cody. That wasn't funny. I can't go home because I am home. Kirby poster. Kirby poster might be the objective. So we're going to make sure we knock that down. There are multiple stages, but not all stages where the Kirby poster is an objective. Oh, by the way, this sign is resistant to stairs stare, Kirby, so... yeah. What do you know? Sturby. Remove the wanted poster. Kirby? Wanted? Nah. I didn't see such a poster. Hey, look, it's a fire ability. We already have that. But, you know. Whee! An onion boy. Let's get our Waddle Dee. All right, we got all of them now. It says A to open, but I'm using B to open. Wait a minute. Oh, that was a mistake. Let me see if I can reset that fella. I believe there is a capsule. I might not be able to reset him. Nope, I can't reset him. Whoopsies. I believe it is a capsule. Oh, you know what? That's fine. We got sword over here. That also qualifies for cutting the tall grass. Now, me, I don't mind leaving creatures that are sleeping alone. If they're sleeping, they're not gonna bother me. Although I guess it would be quite unfortunate if we're required to defeat an X amount of enemies and happens to involve the sleeping ones. Bandana Waddle Dee was pulled through the vortex with Kirby. He heard that his fellow Waddle Dees were being captured by the Beast Pack. He grabbed his trusty spear and ran to help. He could join you as player 2 while you explore the new world. Kirby! Carmouth Kirby. Kirby. Kirby gained a mysterious mouthful mode after he flew through the vortex. That's the only time you're going to hear that line, because that line gets repeated on every mouthful trophy. He can now stuff an entire car into his mouth. When he does, he turns into a peppy pink car that can jump and use turbo dash. It's a nice day for a scenic drive. Turn up the radio. Oh boy. We acquired a whole sign. Lytron Works sign. The Lytron Works company was a massive corporation that invested in research and development within all kinds of fields. Electro, bio, astro, and more. Lytron eventually split up and gave rise to many rival companies and countless heated corporate battles. Well, at least they had corporations battling each other over there. All we have here is corporations colluding with each other to like raise prices. Or companies splitting into multiple companies that are still owned by one company. Oh, hey, here we go. Treasure roads. Treasure roads also count towards 100%. So, we gotta clear them all. Is that the only one I could find right now? We got this one too. I know there's another one somewhere over there too. It just might not be available yet. Boy, Adblock really is annoying. It likes to just, like, open up a tab whenever they roll out an update. Now, if I recommend AdBlock for anything, I recommend it for YouTube. Because YouTube has gotten really, really annoying with their ads. Now, it is your choice whether you use an AdBlock or not, of course. For me, it doesn't matter whether you use an ad block or not on the channel because ad revenue is so minimal that I'd shut off ads if I had the choice. I might not get target time on this. Maybe? Oh, I might have gotten target time, because I think it was 2 minutes. Or, sorry, 2 minutes left. 1 minute. Yep, got target. Target time does not count towards 100%, so you don't have to do that. It just gives you some extra star point thingies if you get it. Bomb treasure. Essentially, your ability is a set specific ability. Bowling for strikes. That's what I was doing yesterday. Oh, this one can be really... This particular one can be really annoying. Okay, the other one, switch did not reset on me this time. Fine by me, but I think I might have missed the target time. Yep. Fine by me, I'm not going to retry until I get it. I've already done this on my 100% file. I don't need to do it again. This one can be difficult. There's good reason why it's 3-star. It can be a little annoying. That went surprisingly well. The first time I did this, it did not go that smoothly. Now, these stages, when you clear them, they make the assumption that you don't want to retry them. I could have put a retry button at the end, but you know, that's all right. That's fine. That's fine. But. There we go. Now we had a first time aim correctly. That's actually why try again is a fun button. I'd like to do this properly. Thank you. I've also got to keep in mind that I have 999 soda cans in this challenge, so I really don't have to worry about it. Why does it make me wait so long after recovering? Just stand there and stare off for like a full 5 seconds. There we go. Would you like some soda? Actually, we call it pop here in Canada. Okay, there we go. Really? It's gonna make me wait a whole extra cycle, which is almost as bad as falling off. All right. I would have been very surprised if that was target time. Okay, I think we cleared all the treasure roads we can so far. So now we're going to continue with these. Rocky Rollin' Road. Rocky Road is an amazing ice cream flavor. That's a big hedgehog. And when the hedgehog's spikes are out, it is invincible to everything. It's a little ridiculous. Here's Ranger Kirby. I think Kirby's got a gun. Eat snacks off of 3 tree stumps. Alright, that's revealed then. There's the second one. Oh yeah, there's a way to get this down. You just have to do this. See, they will tell you how to do specific things in specific areas. But again, this is a flaw on its own because they don't always tell you about all the abilities. they sort of hint to you that there's a side road there. And yeah, that's a secret objective. What do we got so far? We got one more tree stump to eat snacks off of. There's a time-sensitive Waddle Dee near the end of the stage I've got to pay attention to as well. Thank you. I'm pretty sure my first shot was supposed to nullify the shot, but it didn't. Orange star areas are bonus areas. Also, most of them you can reset the room. And I think a large portion of them lead to a Waddle Dee. So, no. Most of the time, you gotta 100%. In order 100%, you gotta visit these rooms. Glow-in spot. Don't forget your milk. Chase scene. Like, they can have fun chasing after you. That's the switch you gotta hit. You'll have to do this stage again if you don't hit that switch on time. We still have one secret objective and one more Waddle Dee. And that one more hidden objective may have something to do with this, with the car here. Something to do with Kirby. I'm taking your car. There we go, we got all the hidden wildies. Drive without falling off on the edge. And there we go, we totally cleared this stage now. Cutter. Swish. Swing the sharp edge boomerang. Use it to grab far off items. Hold the button down to freeze in midair to charge it up. Will make an extra powerful switch. Introducing the Nintendo Switch. Gordo bar. Oh boy, it's the mall one. The mall one will be where you're most likely to miss a Waddle Dee or two. Okay, we got two more. Two more Star Roads. We got fire treasure. Yes, the timer's kind enough to pause while you're in the cannon. Once the cannon's activated, that is. Which is why you should probably press the crouch button. That way it goes down. That way the fuse goes down much faster. Saves you a little time. And there we go. That should be target time. Oh, that's big time target time. I didn't know it was 45. I thought it was 30. And Ranger Treasure. We're already Rangers, so Kirby didn't need to transform. Oh yeah, taking advantage of the hitboxes. First of all, get you out of the way. Oops. Good enough. Wait for it. And this one, we just keep running. Just barely to hit the target time. Oh yeah, the target time bonus can only be grabbed once. Hey, wait a minute. It's a heart at the top of this parking tower. Krista approves. I'm sure Krista would go shopping with Kirby. All right, got some catchy music here. Kirby coming over to the mall, being violent, shooting stars around. I believe one of the objectives here has something to do with eating a specific food item. Needle is not the best ability. It's sort of, it operates better when you have a lot of enemies going after you. Let's get back up from there. Eat 4 donuts. Specific food item goal. By the way, the Invincible Candy music theme is awesome in this game. Why did I do that? Oh boy, Invincible storage mouth Kirby. Isn't that amazing? We're gonna have to do this stage again. Now, these fellas are totally chill. This is a break room, so they're not after Kirby. They're just like, yeah, no, all good. You took a Waddle Dee? No, all good. Yeah, there was a hidden Waddle Dee in that other room. They're so chill, they don't even care if Kirby took the food. Oh, fighting Frosty with needles sort of sucks. Except when he throws a whole bunch of projectiles, and I happen to be where they are. Oh boy, popsicles. Ice and water both work well against the flaming logs. Yeah. That. Wasn't there another box that appeared here? No? Okay, we got a capsule. Oh, this can be missed, so... Yeah, it leads to collecting one of your donuts, so don't forget about that. Although we might miss out on that too because I took the door. Ah! I'll take that Waddle Dee, thank you. So yeah, these are sort of like hints right here. So we got cake. However, we have 2 cakes, so we gotta go back here and find out which cake which cake the map's talking about. The cake across from ice cream. Well, there's only 1 cake across from ice cream. However, before we go to cake across from ice cream, isn't there something here? Attacking through the wall. You're a coward. I'm not going that way. You could go that way if you want. But I'm going this way. Thought there was something hidden here. Nope. There's 2 versions of this mall, so I might just be confusing the 2. I want cake. Alright, so we got everything except for the 1 room. We probably missed a donut from that room too. Just saying. Now with the objectives that are like out of 4 or whatever, you have to do all 4 in the same stage. Oh wait, no, we've got. I know where the last donut is. We're good. We're good for donut. By the way, Kirby is very destructive. Just took out a whole wall. Navigate the mall without getting lost. End of a stage? Not quite. Let's go up here. We got a donut up here. I was supposed to say, I thought I heard onion noises, and I'm like, oh yeah, below us. No. Let me do this thing. Let me do this weird thing. There we go. All except for 1. Bomb. Hold down the button to aim and throw. Got it? Hold, aim, throw. Throw, hit, boom. You can run and throw them too. Or roll them ahead of you for an explosive strike. Huh? Huh? Where's the where's the earth-shattering kaboom? Oh, this stupid thing screw up on that. That's neat. Wait, hold on. You piece of scum. People have been frequently complaining about the software doing that. I joined them in complaining about that. Seriously? Just randomly disconnecting.
Let's get things started.
Uh-oh. I think that was the 5% trigger. Yeah, when that happens, throw something becomes throw many things. Have fun. That lasts 5 minutes before it downgrades back to throw something. Oh. So that was a radio. Buff-a-horn. Behold, it's the brutish Buff-a-horn. Weak attacks won't stand a chance against this critter's forward tackle. Good thing they have a hard time stopping, and if you're careful, you can trick them into running off cliffs. They'll be okay down there. They're real tough. Well, if any of you want to throw something, now is the best time to do so. Because, yeah.
Water!
Water! I'm gonna add a throwable for the water, too, in the future.
Stretch those shoulders.
Thanks for the water, and thanks for the stretchies. Wow. And that's some good water. Now, let's see how many bones pop when I stretch. Just one. Huh. That's not bad. Thank you for the wellness package, Key. Throw many things. Each throw has a different chances of hitting, but you're throwing about 100 items. So, you know, you're rolling that chance 100 times. So chances are there'll be an item or a few or many that actually hit. For instance... That one is amazing. Actually, throw random is pretty amazing too. You'll actually get to see some of the variety to the throwables when it's throw many things. So yeah, take advantage of that. The Waddle Dees helped you open the gate that was blocked the way. Head into the stage and challenge the boss that's guarding this territory. This territory, yes. We have to go back here and get that one Waddle Dee. I know where it is. It's sort of dumb, like in some areas when you enter a new room, you can go back. And in some areas, you cannot go back once you enter a room. We're just gonna skate our way through. Do some lovely spins around all the enemies here. These fellas are in the way, so we're just gonna knock them out of the way. Yeah, it's right up there. Now, we already know where to go. We already know Burger is the place to be. See, that's why I don't intend to actually, like, run them over. It's like, even when you accidentally hit one of them, they're just like, eh. They don't mind you at all. My whole thing, even with the RPGs and that, is if they're not aggressive towards you, I just leave them alone. They're not minding me, I won't mind them. You know what? It's probably an even worse idea to take on Wild Frosty with ice. Although, ice does have a mechanic here. Notice how he's getting slower and slower, he's starting to freeze up. Oh yeah, ice also has a really terrible shield. It completely nullifies damage, but obviously it doesn't work against throws. Come on, you'll freeze up eventually. Or he just won't, okay. So we're just going to casually go around here. I see that there are ads coming up very soon. Which is fine. We're just aiming to clear the stage now. We got our one missing Waddle Dee. We'll be doing a treasure road after this. So we know it's the second cake place from across from the ice cream. Really? Nice hitbox. All right, we still gotta destroy the mall's wall once again. Kirby just sits like this for the rest of the game. Right. Hold on, I'd much rather Ranger or something. I'm not a big fan of Ice of all the abilities. How did that work? $1941. Back in my day. Oh, there we go. 1991. That was a fun time though, wasn't it? That was when they were still beating. When video games was in its younger stage, and they were actually, you know, like trying to make video games really good. Nice treasure. And there we go. That's how that one's done. The target time's a little picky, but essentially, whenever you encounter a downslope, you have to use that specific one, the Ice Storm ability. Now, the reason I'm not visiting Waddle Dee Town until, like, the boss is because once you've cleared the boss, you wind up there anyways. That being said, we're about to encounter a difficult-to-get Waddle Dee here. Because one of the objectives is take no damage. And no damage in most of the bosses is rather difficult. Well then. I wonder if he likes bananas. Ah, force field. I wanted to explore them all. Maybe we should just use sword, huh? Because with sword has a counter if you dodge an attack. You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm behind the table. Oh, thanks, cutscene, for teleporting me. Appreciate it. So there's one of your secret objectives. Getting a little bold doing this, so I gotta be a little careful. It was too early, but I didn't take any damage. Okay, that kills the damage list, even if I shielded it. And if that didn't, that would have. Oh, I did manage to chip off some health just as his super armor frames ended. Glad to know that I am still a little sharp for some of the time in here. There's also one that's clear within a certain amount of time. And it'll tell us if we got that one. With the sword ability. Nope, we didn't get the target time one. Oh, yes we did. It just took a while to appear. Yeah, clear it without taking damage is the one that takes a little while. And honestly, that's usually what ends up filling the rest of the time for each area. Bothers me a little because I sort of wanted to 100% this area before being force warped over to Waddle Dee Town. The Waddle Dees are rebuilding the town. Save as many as you can to open up new buildings and helpful resources. The first one that opens up is a theater. Waddle Dee Cinema is now open. Rewatch the memorable scenes on the big screen. There's our first gacha machine. They even call it that. Waddle Dee's weapon shop is now open. Head here to make your copy abilities even stronger. Wait a minute. I can head on the roof this early? That means I can head, like, up here early, too. No. Let me sit on the chair. Why is it so difficult? There we go. There we go.
Ooh, look, Waddle Dee shop is now open. That's a quick way to grab copy abilities. I also heard that the Waddle Dee inside knows a secret to growing stronger. Let's pay him a visit.
Welcome to the Waddle Dee's weapon shop. I work with all types of copy abilities. That's my kind of thing. Any copy abilities you find out there will become available in here. Pop in and grab one anytime. Oh, and guess what else? I can help you evolve these abilities to make them even much stronger. This blueprint contains some incredible techniques. We can use it to evolve your ability. Let's try evolving one right now. I'll ready my tools. Thanks for waiting. The cutter ability can now be evolved into Chakram Cutter. The fire ability can now be evolved into Volcano Fire. To evolve this copy ability, you'll need star coins and rare stones. You can find rare stones on the treasured roads hidden throughout the world map. Try these out! I prepped everything in advance this time, so we're all set. Just press A to evolve the ability. Yeah, so this first one is, a freebie for you. And we can definitely afford the second one. The cutter ability has evolved into Chakram Cutter. Success! All done! The cutter ability has evolved into Chakram Cutter. If you find more blueprints, just bring them to me. I'll use them to evolve your abilities even further. Now, the cutscene will be the same after this. So. The fire ability is evolved into volcano fire. And that's not where I wanted to go. Whatever.
When you're ready to explore some more, just hop on the Warp Star and fly to a new area.
So yeah, you can see it's a pretty rapid fire. Alright, let's try to no damage. So yeah, we're gonna have a new area unlocked. That's amazing and all. The new area is gonna be called Everbay Coast. You defeat the boss and open up a new area. The abandoned beach. However, we've got some we've got something to do here. We got some beef here. We need to clear this without taking damage. Oh. Hold on. Why is it not appearing on the queue? You know, that's an issue here on its own. Oh, it's because it's getting auto-refunded to you. Right. So, yeah, for the options, you just go random for that. So you don't have to do the one or anything like that. It's just a single word. Although there is a bug that I'm aware of involving capitalization, but I'll fix that after stream. Yeah, you just go. Yeah, random. There we go. It's a party hat. Thanks for throwing a party hat. There's a lot of other things that random can roll. Random's probably one of the most amazing ones of the bunch. And welcome on in, Lucky. Also, that does not count as taking damage, as far as I'm aware, because it's not the boss. Although I could just restart the stage anyways. Well, here, let me fully recover my HP and then just re-enter the stage, just in case. Because I don't think I actually tested that, but I'm pretty sure the don't take any damage is only once the boss scene has triggered. The reason I suspect this is because there is a glitch with the second boss of this game where you can trigger the boss without triggering the cutscene, and if you take damage during that, it'll still count as taking no damage. It's actually a really fun bug. Like it skips the boss cutscene and starts the fight in a really weird way. It also causes your clear time to be 0, and no, that does not put you on the leaderboard or the record board for it, because that would be an invalid time up there. Actually, no, never mind. You can't dodge with ice. Although you can nullify damage with the shield. Yeah, good to have you swinging by here, Lucky. I do love the RNG demonstrations. Here, we'll just skip the cutscene because we know Kirby's gonna get teleported to that specific spot. Never RNG. Oh, you.
Zowie!
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Lucky, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Pay. Hey. Right on. Good stuff. I do have to restart this stage. But yeah, thank you very much. I took contact damage. Yeah, that's still a thing. That's still a thing. And they haven't gotten rid of that in Kirby games. We'll leave those birds alone. I'm gonna refill the health bar because the health bar will not show if your health is full. That way I know if I took chip damage from like shielding an attack or, you know. It'll tell me whether I need to restart the stage. Alright, so we're gonna get up close. And Kirby's not going to dodge, but instead shield and ruin that right away. That's why I don't like it when the attack and dodge sort of share the same button. It's just you have to press the buttons in a specific order. Makes it a little more difficult to do on-the-spot dodging. We won't scare the birds. I don't want to scare the birds. I like those birds. Yeah, what was that, like 2 health missing or something? Like 2% health missing? Ah. Oh yeah, they don't really let you into the bathrooms, huh? I mean, they let Kirby peek into the washroom. See, you like peek in there, and water sound effects play, but you can't actually go in there. Oh yeah, we can skip this too. Okay, and hey, welcome on in, Pay. enjoy the partly cloudy icon. Enjoy the emotes. Got a little dance emote, the heart emote. I have a sus emote for Thursdays. I dodged too early. Hooray! Let me just exit again. This is no damage is it can be really annoying. I might take the bomb approach and just do distant damage. I hope your time zones are continuing to go well. I know there's a hint of snowstorms in some areas. Thunderstorms are relatively relaxed right now. They're there in some areas, but they're, you know, they're laid back. They're non-severe. Tomorrow we might get some severe ones in a few areas, like in Texas. Here, let's do the bomb approach. I could do the ice approach if I'm getting tired of the shield damage, but no, it's all a valid option. The bomb approach takes so much longer, though. Although, I can bait him into using specific ones. Time to hit the hay. Alrighty, Lucky. Well, thank you for swinging on by, and have a great rest. Maybe I should try this as normal Kirby. Mind you, it is much easier to dodge these attacks that I'm baiting him into. Let's just make sure that we're continuing to keep away. Oh. Okay. That was an annoying part of the map to be in. There we go, damageless. Okay. There's a clear without taking any damage. Now, what I'll do for the next boss, which we're probably going to end up doing next week, is I'm going to try that glitch because I want you guys to see it, because it is quite funny when it's triggered, and some of the side effects are a little weird. We'll try for it, but if it doesn't happen and the cutscene plays as normal, then that's fine. We'll do it that way. But I really like the effects of this glitch when it happens. And now we know we've saved all the Wildy's natural plains. We've 100%ed this area. And with that in mind, I think it's time to send you guys off to someone. How about a nice chill time with Sylph, who is playing Rune Factory 4. Rune Factory 4. Yeah. 18 plus audience, keep that in mind. Thank you for joining, everybody. Next stream is going to be on Thursday. We're going to be doing more Book of Mario, beware the scary translations, and beware the area I really don't like. It's Chapter 6, the flower area. However, the bad translations should make up for what is a very annoying area. Raid messages we've got for subs and for non-subs. So take whichever one applies to you and send it off to Sylph. Wish Sylph a good time. Whether you want to raid and run, whether you want to raid and chat, or whether you want to raid and lurk, all are totally fine. Thank you for joining in whole, in part. Whether you were active, whether you were lurking, greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, and on Saturday stream is also 7 p.m. In Mountain Time. Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take good care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. Thank you for joining.